Yeah, so I'll just choose a point that I want to start rotating from. I would probably start with somewhere halfway from here. Yeah, so what I will do is no capping, 10 millimeters. That's my curve. So right now, why isn't this working? Okay, it doesn't matter. There are different ways to do the same thing. So let's just do this with both sides on. Yeah, we'll create these two curves out of it. And then I would select the two of them. So I want to make sure that it's kind of, oriented towards its center. There are different ways to do it, but I think this works best, I guess. So I will just do my edge surface to create a surface for me. Right now, I do not need this. It's kind of giving me some, unnecessary problems. So I'm just going to hide it. I'll select the surface tool here and just hide it. Yeah. And I do not need these curves as well. So I can just hide them too. Yeah. So now I would select this offset surface. Make it 30, solid, sharp. Yeah. So we'll do the same thing for this one. So I'm going to do just a quarter, as I said before. I'll do an offset again. Make sure it's both sides. 10 millimeters. Yeah. And then do an edge surface. Now you see, I can't just do one ideally because, the rotation of them is different. So yeah, I have to do one by one, but just one quarter of them. Then I'll do an offset surface. Yeah, okay, distance 30, solid. So I'm just going to keep doing that until I reach a quarter. Offset, both sides. So you see, sometimes you need to flip it out because it may end up going in instead of out for you, and you do not want that. Okay? Make sure it's both sides. Sometimes you might end up doing it just for two, so you have to be checking to make sure the thickness is okay, just so you don't have problems. Yeah. Hope you're enjoying this, because I am. So now that I have this quarter. I'm just going to select what I have done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they're 8 in number. Yeah. And I'm just going to group. Oh, grasshopper. Alright, when I didn't need you. So group to make sure that I'm just deactivating grasshopper, yeah. Okay, so now this is a group. I can just go to the top view and I can mirror it. So mirror, to mirror you just type in mirror and then you select the axis of mirroring plane or mirror start of your mirror plane and the end. So I'm just going to use a center line as my reference point to mirror. So because if we mirror now again these two, I'm going to have duplicates and I don't want that, so I'm just going to ungroup them. Yeah. So as you ungroup, make sure they're all selected so you don't have to all select them again. And then just deselect using, I guess for deselecting in Windows it should be Control. So if you hold on Control and then you drag, you can deselect. So that's just what I did, okay? So then group again and then just mirror again. All right, I just use the center point as my mirror axis. Yeah, if you want, you could just enter 0 and then do that. Yeah, so now I have all of them looking good. I like. If you don't like, I don't like you too. Show selected. And then I would select my edge surface, my initial one, and then select my inner bow, bring them back. So we have this right now. The next thing what we want to do is we want to create these beams, which is kind of interesting. Yeah. Okay. It's kind of just the last part. And then we're just going to create a simple surface that is going to cover this, which is very easy. In fact, it's just you just have to do edge surface and select these 4 edges. 1, 2. Make sure you select it in sequence so as not to have any issues. Yeah, and you have a surface. Yeah, very easy. Okay.